Welcome back to the panel's choice. Here we ask each panel member to pick a topic from this week that they feel is important to discuss. We'll start with Dr. Shea's pick. The Biden administration continues the mixed messages regarding the U.S. southern border. Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas has this to say.
We heard the sheriff say it, the governor say it, and the migrants I spoke to say it. They are coming across because they believe they will be welcomed under the Biden administration. You said yourself 3 weeks ago, we're not saying don't come, we're saying don't come now. President Biden had a stronger message later, but the messages are mixed at best, Mr. Secretary.
Martha, good morning. The message is quite clear. Do not come. The border is closed. The border is secure.
Dr. Shea, that's an extraordinary message from the Homeland Security Secretary. You've just spent 2 weeks on the border as president of Counterpoint Institute. What are your thoughts?
It is outrageously not true. The border is not closed. It is not secure. I talked to law enforcement of all levels, ranchers, business owners while I was there, and I kept asking them one main thing. What are you seeing? What is the main shift you've seen since the Biden administration took office? And that is not being reported. And over, I heard again that this is the worst criminal activity that we have ever seen at the border. One thing I'd like to focus on today on that aspect is the fact that U.S. citizens who are acting as human traffickers are being apprehended, but then are being let go. They have been told under the Biden administration to let them go, and they're being released into these small communities along the border. Under the Trump administration, they were prosecuted. And as you can imagine, if you just think about it, the great influx of illegals that we have coming through, you and I both know that the cartel has something to do with each of those, because no one gets across the border unless a trafficker, a coyote, is paid to bring that person across the border. So obviously it's a huge economic boost for human traffickers. They've seen this as an opportunity, Biden's porous borders, and they're really taking advantage of it.
Law enforcement appears to have been put in a position of actually running the last leg of this human trafficking chain. Can you talk a little bit about what you've uncovered?
Yeah, what comes to mind is a specific instance. I spoke with a sheriff down there on a southwestern border town, and he said that he has a contract with U.S. Marshals where generally he holds these illegals who are also criminals in his jail for them for an indeterminate amount of time. Usually the U.S. Marshals come and pick them up once their time is served, but he has now, under the Biden administration, been told to let them go into the interior of the United States. Not only that, he's been directed to buy them bus tickets.
It's outrageous, outrageously dangerous to the American public.
And the communities where they're going are not being told this.
Unbelievable.